Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired! You know, some owner's going to do that. He's going to say, that guy that disrespects our flag, he's fired. And that owner, they don't know it. They don't know it. They're friends of mine, many of them. They don't know it. They'll be the most popular person for a week. They'll be the most popular person in this country, because that's a total disrespect of our heritage. That's a total disrespect of everything that we stand for, okay? Everything that we stand for. And I know we have freedoms, and we have freedom of choice and many, many different freedoms. But you know what? It's still totally disrespectful. And you know, when the NFL ratings are down massively, the NFL ratings are down massively. Now, the number one reason happens to be that they like watching what's happening on, you know, with yours truly. They like what's happening. Because, you know, today if you hit too hard, right? They hit too hard, 15 yards, throw him out of the game. They had that last week. I watched for a couple of minutes, and two guys just really beautiful tackle. Boom, 15 yards. The referee gets on television. His wife is sitting at home. She's so proud of him. They're ruining the game, right? They're ruining the game.
Yo, YouTube, what's happening? Rico Jackson here, Project Studio TV, back at it again. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for always listening. Thank y'all for your comments. Thank y'all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And let me know what you think, man. I'm only trying to put out solid content. You know, I'm trying to put out informational stuff, you know, world events, lively stuff, entertaining stuff that entertains me, because I think I live a very entertaining life. I know a lot of funny and entertaining people, but also very important people that make, you know, make a lot of good points and information that they pass on to me. I like to pass it on to the people around me, and I like to try to inform people, man. You know, like I always tell y'all, if I don't know it, please don't take my word 100%. Always go research for yourself. But I'm not trying to give you information that I'm just making up or giving out. If I don't know, I don't know. So if somebody asks me a question, I always go and try and find the answers and get more information for myself as well, man. But that's my Kanye rant. But, you know, to get the thing started off. But yeah, man, I posted and I'm sorry if I'm smacking a little bit. Every time I do one of these, I'm always eating some candy, and right now I'm eating some the original apple heads. Y'all know about those. Shout out to apple heads for always keeping it real with a brother. Shout out Super Barbecue too. I had that for some lunch today. Super Barbecue, Tampa Bay. They on Facebook, SUPA BBQ, Super Barbecue. The best barbecue you gonna find in the Bay, man. Home of the $5 chicken sandwich, $6 rib sandwich. But anyway, yeah, I'm oh, excuse me. I feel like something's sticking to me in my foot. I'm actually driving right now. So but yeah, I posted the picture of the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones. You know, they taking the knee, and it's the funniest thing. It just came to my mind. I'm like, wow, I wonder what President Donald got to say about that picture. You know, because a couple of days earlier it was, you know, the owners need to get the son of a bitch off the field if they keep disrespecting the flag and things like that. He only had a very strong opinion, and that's cool. Everybody has a right to their opinion in this world, and this person is driving on the wrong side of the road. Wow, I tell you, man, this traffic, man, St. Pete. So everybody has a right to their opinion, and we all have the right to agree to to disagree. I don't think it's respectful for anybody to be, be on a platform that he's on or on that level and talk in that manner, for one. Especially with the title as president, it just goes. A good leader is only as good as the people that he's leading. If the people you're trying to lead don't respect you, then obviously you're not a good leader. You're doing something wrong. It may be a time for you to look in the mirror, but some people are not gonna pull the Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And look at the man in the mirror. And Mike told us a long time ago, that's where it starts. It starts with us. And Mike was right. But some folks still don't even want to realize that Mike been trying to tell us. Look in the mirror. It starts with me. So now that Jerry has taken a knee, I'm so curious if President Donald gonna come out and make another statement, because I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones has been called a son of a bitch by a lot of people in his lifetime. I'm sure. But I don't think President Donald will probably take that approach with him, because Jerry can reach out and touch him if he wanted to. I don't mean physically. I mean, well, physically, yeah, he could probably reach out at the drop of a dime and be in the man's office if he wanted to. Let's not get it twisted. I don't care what your title is. Money talks. And we all know Jerry has money. Jerry owns America's team. I put my fingers in there like quotations, because we all know the Dolphins is America's team. Coming in second place with them Bucks. Buck down, baby. But we all know. So, you was quick to call, President Donald was quick to call, I want to say one particular individual, even though he wasn't man enough to call him by name. And he definitely wouldn't say it to his face in a dark alley. I guarantee you that. So, on the streets, because we call that a B move. And y'all know what a B is. So now that you have an opponent now, somebody that can toss money in the air just as long as you. What is his opinion going to be on Jerry Jones? I can see him making some type of sideways comment, he's going to halfway justify that why he did it, because he's going to say it was a business move. Because he's not going to talk bad about Jerry Jones. Let's not get it twisted. He's not going to talk bad about Jerry Jones. That's probably an issue he don't want. So, but what I really wanted to ask y'all is, how do y'all feel about, because I take stuff to the next level. I've been up for the experiment. But I'm not buying no tickets to go to the game. For one. But how would y'all feel? How would y'all feel if you're at the game and the person next to you did not stand up for the flag? Because I'm pretty sure somewhere in some arena so far, some platform, whether it's NFL or not, there's been an altercation. I'm curious to know how many situations security has had to come between because of this particular movement right here. I'm so curious to understand the numbers, and I just want to know. How would you feel? Me, I particularly, I wouldn't care. I served in the military. I respect our flag. I respect what it stands for and what it doesn't stand for. I respect that I have to take it as it is what it is, and I have to do what makes me feel. So if you're sitting in the stadium, your home team, and a visitor is sitting next to you, and they don't stand for the pledge, It's not that they handicapped or anything like that. They just, you know why they're not standing. How do you feel about that? Because it's one thing to see your player that some of y'all have on your fantasy team. You know, it's easy to judge them from the sideline and say, you know, you son of a bitch, you get it, blah, blah, blah. But I bet you won't bench them on your fantasy team, especially if you paid to get in the league. Especially if you paid to get in the league. You ain't benching them. The player can lay flat on his back. I guarantee you not benching them because you're trying to get that win. So, you know, we all got these opinions about these players and all this stuff. Taking a knee, sitting on the bench, whatever. That's the issue right now. If everybody worry about their own household, if everybody worry about their own backyard and getting their stuff together, and then when the next man come along to ask you for some help, we actually start lending our hands and helping each other. You know? And before we can build as a, you know, get past this level where we at as a society, man, we got to look in our own communities. We slow to help each other in the black community, you know? So, how are we feeling shocked than nobody else extending their hands to us? If we hesitant about extending our own hands to each other, you know, it's common sense, people. It's common sense. Don't get caught up in the, you know, what they want you to get caught up in. The whole purpose of the taking the knee wasn't to say, you know, I'm disrespecting the flag. I hate America. People are so quick to say if you hate being here, then leave. You know, everybody know America is the greatest country on the planet. On the flat planet that we're on. I hope some of y'all caught that. So I hope somebody wants to talk about that as well. America is the greatest country on this flat planet that we live on. Nobody wants to live somewhere where they're unhappy all the time. But there are few people in this country like that compared to how many people here. There's few people that really hate being here. And most of those people are not here. Most of those people are locked up in prison. Most of those people are just homeless and are destitute, and they've just given up on life. And it's not because this place is that bad. Of course, this country is just like anything in life. People stop saying go back to Africa. Black folks is not going back to Africa for one. I know I'm not. First of all, it's too hot. I don't like mosquitoes, but I don't like the sun cooking my skin, my brother. I do not like the sun baking me just to go outside to get the meal. So I do not want to go back to Africa. I may talk like I can go back to Africa and fit in very well, my friend. My friend, I can hunt and spear with some of the best. I am trained in shield and spear. But me not going back to Africa, my friend. No, 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 no. Not today. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not next week or next year. Me will be at the African restaurant eating some curry goat, maybe. But not the original African restaurant. No, my friend. No, no, no. I am satisfied over here in St. Petersburg, where the sun is minimum to burn your skin, and the water is okay, and it is only hot 80% of the year, not 110%, my friend. So I would choose to stay here. If you want to leave, please update your passports, get your vaccinations, and have a safe journey. But no, we're not doing that, bruh. You know, it's just like everybody get up and go to work. Well, not everybody. A large majority of people get up and go to work and they hate their job. And everybody around them, why don't you just quit? Why don't you just quit? Your coworker, hey, y'all talk about quitting every day. Y'all talk about your boss every day. I was there, I know it. I felt it for so long. You wake up in the morning, you wake up hating that you just woke up to go to work. Like, that's sad. But you still stay. Why? Why? Because you know it's better than what most have. It's always change that you can make on your own. We always know the best change is change that you do on your own. In the words of my dog Doe Music, shout out Doe Music. Obama bought us more change. No, I'm sorry. Them basers bought us more change than Obama did. I like that line. He said them basers bought us more change than Obama did. You know, but that can go for a lot of different things in our lives. You know, we got to go get out there and change for ourselves, but it's easy to say what others should do until we're in that position, man. You know, it's very easy to say, do this, do that. You know, easy. So, I just want y'all to think about, man, this taking the knee, the football ban, you know, viewing's already been down anyway. You know, we got to do something about the refs. That's been looking a little bit better. But the viewers have been down. You know, you got all these networks trying to sell these packages. Nobody's buying that. Everybody got a fire stick. Everybody on the code. You know what I'm saying? On that sports devil. Because y'all tripping. You know, tickets cost way too much. First of all, I'm not going to a game to sit out in close to in Tampa. You know, Tampa Miami games. You looking, oh my goodness. Yo, you better get a club seat. You better. Or you better be fully hydrated, my friend. Because it's hot. Then I gotta pay for parking. Then I gotta deal with idiots driving. It's just the whole experience for me to go watch a team and then have to deal with politics while I'm watching football, you know, and deal with, you know, somebody getting upset because somebody didn't stand up. You know, or somebody getting upset because somebody stood up. You know, and then dealing with it. It's more politics and shenanigans being talked at the game than it is football. Then I got to deal with 100-degree heat. And then you got to deal with $8 beverages. $7 hot dogs. I don't even eat hot dogs. But this is what I'm saying. So by the time I leave there, I'm out of $150. That's if I go by myself. And I'm sunburnt. And I'm hot. And I'm dehydrated. And I'm probably still hungry. So, you know, if y'all want entertainment, man, let's get back to what football really is, man. Leave politics where it's at. You know what I'm saying? President Donald, you better talk the same talk to Jerry Jones that you was talking to my man. First of all, you know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no side where you gonna come, you better come all the way. Ain't gonna be no sideways talking. When you say it to one, you better say it to them all the same way you said it to the first one. And that's what it is. It's simple as that. And that's anybody. You know? Don't be talking sideways about one man, then you see somebody who in the same boat as you. Now you want to pull your punches. Ain't no pulling punches. You know? Nobody want to be throwing jabs at people all day long. You know? It's like, I think we get so caught up in what everybody else doing, we forget to do our own job. You know what I'm saying? It's like the person at the job. Okay, we know you qualified, you know what I'm saying, to be a supervisor. We all know you want to be a supervisor. That's all you talk about. You trying to do more supervisor work than the supervisor. You know? Do your own job, man. Do your own job. But until, you know, if these owners want to keep getting all these sponsorships, keep getting people to come fill these seats, you want to keep playing players all this money. I'm not hating on no player getting no bag, for one. I ain't hating on. I'm mad at you, and I get frustrated with you players when y'all get the big bag, and then you still act like a nigga in the hood who ain't got no money at all, just trying to scrape up a couple pennies just to get by. You know what I'm saying? So you feeding right into what you trying to fight people, not to stereotype you as. I hope I didn't lose you there. Like, I try to spit some knowledge to y'all every now and then. So, the NFL could have been incorporated. It shouldn't have had to take years and years for somebody to come out and say it has to be some type of mandatory financial planning for these young men when they come in. They have to go through some type of mentoring transition through those first couple years phasing into this. Because you give a 21, 22, 24-year-old young man that doesn't come from a background where they had the knowledge or nobody gave them the tools that another young man had the privy of having. What you expect this young man to do? He gonna go out, he gonna go buy the Phantom, he gonna go buy the Wraith. Got to have the Wraith with the stars on the roof. Got to go have the Wraith, you know what I'm saying? Got to go get something. Got to go get some gold. Got to go get some belts. Got to go pop some bottles. Got to throw a couple of dollars. Got to buy mama something. All of that. Nobody taught this young man about liabilities and assets. Nobody wants to teach these young men about these things until they're crying for help because now they're behind on the rent. Not mortgage, they're behind on the rent. Which is way better than being behind on the mortgage. But now they're not playing. They don't have the money they had. Nobody taught them, hey, instead of popping that $100,000 on that chain, say, go ahead and take that $100,000 right there, go get you one of these dog stores. Little investments. It's great investments out there that nobody teaches the young men about. And I fault the NFL for not having something like that in place because they know it's needed. That should have always been incorporated, 30, 40 years ago, man. Because you know what type of the environments the majority of your players are coming from. So, these are things that any smart business that wants to thrive, not just for the corporation, but for their employees, because that's all football players are, they're employees. They wake up and go to work and have expectations just like me and you. They have a boss they have to answer to just like me and you, or just like any other 9-to-5 employee, or anybody who works for anybody else. So, voice your opinions respectfully and with the open mind that your opinion is not the only opinion. We can all thrive and get along in this world. We can all be millionaires. We can all eat. We can all be eating good. It's enough crumbs out there for everybody to live lavish and get along with each other. But until we realize we don't have to fight with each other just because we're voicing our opinions differently, but we all claiming we want the same outcome, we got to learn to start fighting a good fight together just because we may think differently. If we run in the same race, then hey man, if you see me struggling on the side, at least throw a cup of water at me. Wake me up a little bit. It don't have to be this hard, people, man. We just out here living this high life, man. Project Studios. I'm Rico Jackson, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Subscribe below. I just be talking my mind when I be in the car sometimes, man. I got a little bit more cup of apple heads to eat. Shout out Super Barbecue. Always hold me down. Protein water, keeping me hydrated. So y'all check in with me. Subscribe below. I'll be posting some links and stuff, to some other things that y'all can check out. I just wanted to rant a little bit. I'm just seeing a lot of people popping off at the mouth, man, but I just know, man, dark nights, lonely dark nights and alleys, man, you're not singing the same song. You're not singing the same song, man. That go for anybody. That go for anybody who pop like that, you know what I'm saying? So, just you don't have to be disrespectful to somebody to get your point across. You don't have to try to belittle somebody to make them seem small, to make you look bigger in front of people. Especially if you're calling yourself a leader. A leader knows you don't belittle your employees or your staff in front of anybody. That's just a no-no. Everybody knows that. You do discipline and belittle or try and chastise somebody in front of other people, man. If you're a leader, then you don't gain respect that way. People start to resent you for those things because everybody have a different sensitivity level. You know, an effective leader know how to speak to people responsible, respectful, but also they know how to add guidance through their corrections. You know what I'm saying? So I just be trying to drop some jewels to some of y'all folks saying y'all leaders out there, man, but y'all be walking around like you got a whip in your hand. That might have worked way back in the day in the workplace, but that these days, them attitudes. This is a little quick note for you upcoming leaders and supervisors and people that want to be in charge and think that you got the skills to run stuff and lead people and direct certain things. There's no more cracking whip days. You crack the whip on the wrong person in the workplace, you probably get your head cracked. And that's real talk, because I've seen it go there. I have almost taken it there on different occasions, because that's why I don't work regular 9 to 5s. That's just, everybody know that's really not me. It's certain things only certain things I can deal with for so long. But y'all leaders just need to really don't lead because somebody else said it was a good idea for you to do it. You need to lead because that's what you know deep down you're capable of doing and that you're passionate about doing. Leading is not dictating. Leading is taking somebody underneath your wings and learning from them, but also you got to get that person to the next level. If you can't get me to the next level, man, what am I listening to you for? You feel what I'm saying? I don't think y'all be hearing me, man. If you saying you're a leader, but you can't lead me to the next level, why am I listening to you? You're not doing nothing for me but wasting my time. You dig? You wasting my time. I can't get back. So at the same time you wasted blowing hot air in my ear, now I'm going to have to spend double the time trying to find somebody else that could teach me the right way to learn whatever you've been blowing in my ear. Now I have to take more time to learn it if that's something I really need to learn, I want to learn. So if you're not finna lead to get somebody to that next level, I don't care what level it is, man. You got to be able to take somebody to the next level. Whether it's boosting their confidence, whether it's teaching them the skills that they need, whether it's picking them up, encouraging them to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to take people to the next level, man. And some of y'all not there. President Donald, man, check out one of my courses, man. I can get you to that next level, man, but you got to be receptive to it, man. I'm trying to help you out here because the people, you losing them. I'm telling you, man. Y'all leave your comments. Y'all leave your comments. Subscribe. Remember, man, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a right to an opinion. Everybody's opinion matters, man. We don't have to all love each other kumbaya, but we at least owe each other the respect and courtesy to listen to each other's opinions, man. Especially if we say we're trying to work towards change. Project Studio, I'm Rico Jackson. I took enough of y'all time. I'm out of here.